What's up, guys? Well, back to a review, and the Moon Knight finale has officially released. And to me, I thought this finale was like amazing. Even though the finale was so short, that they did pack a lot of action within this finale, including some action, fight scenes and some actual super scenes as well, and some awesome killer fight scenes in this episode as well. It was amazing, and plus in the post credit scene that I did definitely sets up a second season for Moon Knight as well. So in this video, this will be my full breakdown for the Moon Knight finale, going over Easter eggs and things that they may have missed, and going over that ending and that post credit scene that definitely sets up for one story for the future of Moon Knight. But if you haven't seen the Moon Knight finale, there are gonna be spoilers in this video if you don't want anything spoiled. So go watch the episode and come out to this video after you see the episode if you're trying to avoid major spoilers. But if you're new here and you enjoy stuff like this, then be sure to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on videos like this in the future. So let's get into it. So the Moon Knight finale starts way where it led off from episode 4, and with Mark dead after Arthur shot him after him and Layla were confronted by Arthur and his men back in episode 4, and then he was shy, and then with Arthur he places the scarab on Mark, and then with the army he says that he wants to heal the world. With Arthur he is definitely continuing on with his plans to kill a bunch of people, because with the other hero, he's like a cold leader, especially though with his men. And plus, as we can see, Mark here, he's like still dead. Plus, with Mark, he's like still in the afterlife, in the ancestral plane where we last in the last episode. But with Mark here, he's still dead because he was shot by Arthur. But like we can tell that like Mark is still in the afterlife, in the ancestral plane. And next, as we can see, Arthur pulling up to a bunch of officers, and then we can see Arthur using his cane to like suck the soul out of one of those officers as he's continuing his plan to kill everyone. And then we see Layla hopping out of the van, and we can hear the voice of Tarot coming from one of those officers. And then as we hear Tarot explain to Layla what she needs to do. Plus with Arthur that he needs a conjure that he'll break his exhibit that is in the chamber of gods. And what does Tarot explain all this to Layla? And can help stop Arthur and stop all this. And next, as we can see Arthur going into the Chamber of Gods, with him breaking the Ahmed's exhibit, and then we can see Ahmed there as well. And then with the Ahmed, he takes full control of Arthur hero and now controlling him. And then as we can see Layla breaking the Khonshu and the exhibit, and then setting a Khonshu free. And then he says that with Markan, he asks Layla to be his avatar, and with the Khonshu and with all of the terrible stuff that they did to Mark, it makes life a nightmare. Like Layla refuses, and plus with a Khonshu, he says like she won't fight like a hero and Ahmed alone, and that like she needs help. And plus which is referred, which is a full shot later in this episode with the Layla becoming a superhero. And plus with the Layla refusing to be a conscious avatar, and which is like foreshadowing the post-credit, which I'll get to that at the end. And then as we can see Mark here in the essential plane, and that like he admits that like he wants to go back there and like get Steven and like bring him back to life. And what's with Terry, he tells Mark that like with the leaving there he has to stay. And plus with the Mark, he makes I think he made the right choice. So and then with the Mark, he goes back into the sand to find Steven dead, because if you remember back at the end of last episode, with the fight between the one and with Steven, like he see Mark, but he died in the sand, and that's why we see though Marcus is staring at like Steven though in the sand, even though he is dead, and he tells Steven that he was the only real superpower, that he didn't abandon Mark, and then with that Steven that he seen Mark, and then with the hearts, and then with the Mark, he is not allowed to turn in the sand, and plus we actually think that the Mark is dead, and then we see the sun is shining, and then with the hearts it starts glowing, and then we see Steven like come back to life, and then we see the two of them hug. And then as we can see Stephen and Mark going through the sun, we see the sun happening behind them. And then as we can see Stephen and Mark going into the sun. And we can see after that, Mark wakes up after he was shy. And then after that, he takes out what looks like are the rings. He was probably in control under a Khonshu. And then as we can see Mark transforming into Moon. And then we can see a fight here between a Khonshu versus Ahmed, which pretty sick to see here. And then as we see Layla talking to one of the Egyptian guards, and then she has a power she stop Ahmed, and then what the guards reveal that that's free or improve him in moral form. And then as we can see Layla in control of Taret, and plus in the voice of Taret as well, and plus with Taret she has Layla to be Taret's avatar. And then after that with the Taret, she has a costume in mind in order for Layla to beat Taret's avatar. And then that's why later in this episode, and that's why we see Layla though in a superhero suit, so that makes Layla the total superhero though in this episode. And now with the superhero outfit that Layla is wearing, this is referred to the superhero suit known as the Scarlet Scarab. And now in the comics, with a full a group called the Sons of the Scarab, and they all wear Egyptian costumes. And now as we see on Layla here, she's now being called the Scarlet Scarab, and with the Scarlet Scarab is also known as the Egyptian Protector. And then as we see on Layla's super outfit, that we can see a wings too. It's kind of a reference to Wonder Woman with the Layla, and it's a single super outfit with the wings too. This it kind of makes the MCU's Wonder Woman. And next, as we can see in this awesome and amazing final battle with Moon versus Arthur, with the Khonshu versus Ahmed, and then with Arthur almost about to use Moon, aka Mark Soul, as if he is about to kill him. And then as we can see Layla coming in and saving the day with their outfit, with their super outfit. And then as we can see with Layla using her arms, her hands to defend herself by Arthur, which is definitely inspired by Wonder Woman, and that's why we see some things it's similar to Wonder Woman herself. And now we see this awesome battle continue. And then as we can see this battle continue between Moon versus Arthur, and with the Moon he quickly transfers over to Mr. Knight, with the Mr. Knight and Arthur fighting, and then transfers back into Moon Knight. And then as we can see Moon Knight and Layla fighting together, as we can see Moon Knight and Layla to try to take out Arthur, and plus with his cane, and it tries to take out a band full of people. And then with the Layla there, with the Layla she tries to save the bus full of people and saving that little girl as well. And plus with the little girl, she has Layla if she is an Egyptian superhero, and then she replies with yes, and so that makes Layla an official superhero, and plus and Moon as well, especially with that suit. And then as we can see Arthur using the power of his cane to try to take out Moon and to try to kill him. And then with Arthur he tells the Moon of all the things that he could have done, especially when the girl that been from his past. And then as he is trying to take out Mark, and then with that Mark he tries to get a soul taken out by Arthur, and with the Layla being shot at, and plus with the Ahmed to try to take down Khonshu. And then as we can see Mark he blacks out, and then he wakes up and to find out that he killed Arthur though with his cane. But we can see with the Mark he says it's not him or Steven either, so it's probably the Jake Lockley, the third personality that David he's known all along, and we've even got a glimpse of it in the last episode. And now, with this ending, we see Mark as Moon and Layla trying to stop Arthur, and now with them performing some sort of Egyptian chant to stop Arthur, and now with the Ahmed and now destroyed, and now with the Ahmed inside Arthur, and now with the Arthur having Ahmed's soul inside of him, and now with the Moon he tries to finish Arthur, but with the Khonshu he says that Ahmed will kill again, and now with Mark he responds by saying if Khonshu wasn't dead, to do it, Mark tells Khonshu to do it himself, and then with the Mark, he tells Khonshu to release them from Khonshu, making Mark no longer like Khonshu's avatar, and then he'll wake up in the asylum as Mark is talking to Arthur, and then with the Mark, he turns over from personalities to the Steven personality, and then Steven says he'd rather go save the world, and then with the final scene is with Steven back in his apartment in London, and with his bad restraints again, he falls on his face, and then the finale ends from there. And now with the finale's post-credit scene, it starts with Arthur in the hospital after I think he was killed, but went out with Ahmed now inside his soul. And with Arthur ending up in the hospital, this is definitely because of the evil things that like Arthur Harrow has done for being the occult leader, and now to being to other things being like an insane person, and now to being a daughter to talk to both Mark Spector and Stephen Grant, and that's why he ended up inside of like the hospital after Ahmed is now like in a soul. Now with Arthur being taken out of the hospital, being thrown into a car, you can see Khonshu in the car with him as well, and then with the Khonshu, he tells Arthur everything on how Mark's wife Layla refuses to be his avatar, and now with Mark has a more troubled life, and then we get introduced to the third personality, Jake Lockley, and then with the Jake Lockley, with the way that is introduced, and then with Jake Lockley, he calls Arthur, and now with Arthur is dead, and the post-credit scene ends from there, and I hope that we see Jake Lockley in Moon Knight Season 2. And yeah, with the Moon Knight series, to me, I really and truly enjoyed the series. I enjoyed seeing Moon Knight, with the Moon Knight suit in action. I truly enjoyed seeing the three personalities, especially with Mark, Steven, and now with the third personality, Jake Lockley, and now introduced. And hopefully we'll get to explore more down the line and see Season 2. Was I enjoyed Layla as well, and I really enjoyed that like superhero suit that like Layla donned in the series. And hopefully we'll get to explore more in Season 2. And I definitely enjoyed Arthur and like Ahmed and like Khonshu as well. And hopefully we'll get like some more information in like Moon Knight Season 2. So yeah, I really enjoyed covering the series with you guys, and I can't wait to do more of these with the Miss Marvel in June as well, and plus with the Obi-Wan Kenobi series in a couple weeks as well. So that's gonna be our first video. Love your thoughts in the comments below, and what are your thoughts on the Moon Knight finale? Give me a rating between 1 out of 10. Don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe and turn on the notification bell for future videos, and you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter for live updates. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.